How long does altitude acclimatization take? Have you ever wondered how long it takes for our bodies to adjust to high altitudes? This process, known as altitude acclimatization, is essential for those who work or travel in elevated areas. The time it takes to acclimatize can vary based on several factors, including the altitude itself and the individual's physical condition. At moderate altitudes, which range from 2,500 to 3,500 meters or 8,200 to 11,500 feet, the body typically starts to acclimatize within 1 to 3 days. During this initial phase, your breathing and heart rates increase to help compensate for the lower oxygen levels. As you ascend, it is advisable to spend an extra day acclimatizing for every additional 1,000 meters, or about 3,300 feet gained above 3,000 meters. This gradual approach helps reduce the risk of altitude sickness. When it comes to higher altitudes, particularly those above 4,000 meters or 13,000 feet, acclimatization can take significantly longer. Full physiological adaptation, which includes increased production of red blood cells and improved oxygen delivery, may require several weeks. For instance, to fully acclimatize to an altitude of around 5,850 meters or 19,200 feet, like the high camp on Aconcagua, it could take more than 9 weeks. Even acclimatizing to about 4,300 meters or 14,000 feet might take around 6 weeks. Such extended periods are usually only practical for professional mountaineers, guides, or seasonal workers who spend months at these elevations. In high-risk professions, such as logging crews operating in mountainous regions, deep-sea fishing vessels near high-altitude ports, or storm chasers navigating through elevated terrains, understanding acclimatization timelines is vital. Workers in these fields often cannot afford lengthy acclimatization periods due to the demands of their jobs. This increases their risk of altitude-related illnesses. Practical guidelines suggest ascending no more than 500 meters or 1,650 feet per day above 3,000 meters, with rest days incorporated every 1,000 meters or 3,300 feet gained. However, in many high-risk jobs, rapid deployment to high altitudes is common. This necessitates careful monitoring for symptoms of altitude sickness and readiness to descend if needed. In summary, altitude acclimatization can start within days at moderate elevations, but may take several weeks to months for very high altitudes. This process is essential for anyone working or traveling in high-altitude environments to maintain physical performance and avoid health risks. Balancing job urgency with safe acclimatization practices is a constant challenge for those in unusual or high-risk professions exposed to altitude.